Oh boy. It's been such a very, very long time since I've done this. I gotta look. When was the last time I did this? Over 5 months ago. October 19th. So it's been almost 6 months since I last did this. But we're here now. And of course, we gotta start off with something a little more familiar for you guys so you guys can get into it a little bit. Who's your character to win this? Hey there, peeps. Detective Wool here. And we are back for the first time in half of a year with the Hunger Games simulator. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Where's the I wanna yeah, there it is. That looks better. That's better. Look at that. Mm. Dark mode. It looks so good. Alrighty, we're gonna look. Here's the plan for tonight. I don't know how long this stream's gonna take. It could be anywhere between an hour. It could be 2 hours. Who knows? But we're gonna. Here's the battle plan for tonight. We're gonna run two simulations of Mario and Sonic at the Hunger Games. That's what I've officially called it. You can. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's there. And then it'll be the main event, the traditional Hunger Games with all of the people in the lineup. Although I did make a change, I'll show you here in a little while. But outside of that, small change. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very interesting one. I thought for this occasion, especially with the Mario movie coming out, and then Sonic obviously getting all the hype with their movie as well, why not do like a Mario and Sonic version of this? So of course, like District 1, you got to put the mascots, the face of each company, Nintendo and Sega on there. There's Mario and Sonic. District 2, you got Luigi and Tails. District 3, we got Peach and Amy. District 4, we got Bowser and Dr. Eggman. District 5, we got DK and Knuckles. District 6, we got Wario and Shadow. District 7, we got Waluigi and Silver. District 8, we got Yoshi. And I decided for this, we're going to put cream and cheese together, because why not? District 9, we got Toad and Vector. District 10, we got Bowser Jr. and Metal Sonic. District 11, we got Rosalina and Blaze. And finally, in District 12, we got Daisy and Rouge. I tried to pair them up as best as possible, like Mario and Sonic, obviously the faces of the respective franchises. Bowser and Robotnik are the villains. Peach and Amy are the typical love interests slash the main girl, the main female protagonist. Luigi, Tails, the typical the best friend or the second player kind of person. Wario and Shadow, they're the like the rivals of Mario and Sonic. Knuckles, DK, they're the strong ones. Waluigi, Silver, they're the ones that are typically forgotten, but shouldn't be. Bowser Jr., Metal Sonic, they're both either like the son or viewed as the son of their respective villains. And then the other ones I just tried to fit in kind of best I could. I think the best out of these four, I think, is Rosie and Blaze, both princesses of different dimensions or of the galaxies. Yoshi, Cream, and Cheese, they're all kind of like labeled under that kind of like cute and innocent category. They're like the ones that everyone loves. Um, Daisy and Rouge, I could see kind of like the dynamic of those two being very similar. And Toad and Vector, I just threw together. I really had no one to really match with Toad, so I decided to go with Vector. The bloodiest round? Ah, Jesus Christ, I have no clue. But anyways, we are gonna just start things off with the first game, see how that goes. Then we'll go do the second one, and then we'll switch after that to the main event. So, does anyone want to make predictions? This stream is sponsored by nothing, but I just wanted to ask you guys, who is gonna win this? Who's gonna win this simulator or the second one that these guys run? If you want my personal take, you know how much he owes in taxes. Him and JP have a long talk about taxes. I know that for sure. But anyways, if you want my prediction, just on how random these things can be, I would not be surprised if either one of District 7's people won, or like a Toad or a Cream and Cheese won this. But you know, that's why we run these things. You just never know. But anyways, I think it's about done time. We're done yapping. Let's get on with it. Alrighty. If you know how these things work, I read these out loud. You guys can react. I react as well. Let's see how things go out. The bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Daisy retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Knuckles, Tails, and Eggman work together to get as many supplies as possible. Blaze grabs a jar of fishing bait while Luigi gets fishing gear. Sonic runs away from the cornucopia. Why does that not surprise me? The fastest thing of life, who loves to run, just runs away. That's... oh my god. So typical. Rouge runs away from the cornucopia. Silver and Waluigi fight for a bag. Waluigi gives up and retreats. Amy snatches a pair of sais. Metal, Toad, and DK work together to get as many supplies as possible. Bowser Jr. runs away from the cornucopia. Rosalina gathers as much food as she can. Cream and Cheese grab a sword. Shadow runs away from the cornucopia. Yoshi grabs a shovel. Mario runs away from the cornucopia. Vector grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Wario runs away from the cornucopia. Peach runs away, and Bowser grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Why does Bowser need a shield? Isn't that big old shell of his a good enough shield for him? Also, guys, keep track of how many times I mess up my words, because I tend to do this a lot with the Hunger Games. I go like I misread something like the cornucopia or whatever. Just keep tabs. Sonic has gotta go fast, honestly. Anyways, on to the night, because there was nothing, or the day, because there was nothing in the bloodbath. Vector searches for firewood. Cream and Cheese steals from Toad while he isn't looking. Daisy runs away from Wario. And Bowser and Sonic fight Amy and Eggman. Bowser and Sonic survive. Well, we got the first deaths here. It's Amy and Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Is anyone surprised? I am a little surprised. I'm surprised Eggman went down this early, and I'm also surprised that Sonic decided to team up with Bowser of all people. But you know what? Crazier things have happened in these games. Let's see. Who else is in the chat? Let's see. Hello, Sunswift. Hello, Detective Ola. Hello, Bendy. Gideon, Dark Dog. Let's see. Lucky Dots. Let's see. Who else is in here? I think Lacey and Ashley are the other ones I need to address. Hello, you guys. How are you all doing on this fine Friday? Obviously, I'm not doing VR chat tonight. This is just the only thing we're going to be doing. Tomorrow is VR chat, and it is the Chow edition, so keep your eyes out for that one. I am very excited to stream that again. But anyways, let's keep moving forward. DK camouflages himself in the bushes. Bowser Jr. scares Blaze off. Shadow searches for firewood. Rouge retrieves fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tails tries to spear fish with a trident. Waluigi, Mario, Yoshi, and Metal hunt for other tributes. Luigi and Rosalina hunt for other tributes. Peach sprains her ankle running away from Knuckles. Well, I mean, you're in high heels, woman. You're in high heels. I don't think that's a good running ability that you got there. Hello, Ben Gaming. How you doing? Let's see. And then Silver makes a slingshot. Okay, so we just got the two deaths of Amy and Dr. Eggman. So let's um send your salutes off to Amy and Eggman. Two cannon shots be heard in the distance. Amy Rose and Dr. Eggman. Gone too soon. And Mario's up 12 to 10. Sonic has lost two characters so far. Night 1. Toad tends to his wounds. Metal, Sonic, and Blaze sleep in shifts. Cream and Cheese start a fire. DK screams for help. You want to know the sheer awkwardness of these games? Yoshi and Knuckles hold hands. Unless Knuckles is just holding it very, very lightly, Yoshi is probably in so much pain from how hard Knuckles is gripping his hand. Oh my god, this is what these games are all about. The sheer unexpectedness of these. Anyways, next is Luigi lets Peach into his shelter. Rosalina looks at the night sky. Silver and Vector tell stories about themselves to each other. Daisy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wario stays awake all night. Mario, Waluigi, Tails, and Bowser sleep in shifts. Rouge falls into a pit and dies. How? You have wings. You can fly. How do you fall into a pit? God damn it, Rouge. Well, to all you Rouge simpers out there, your Bat Lady is dead. Because apparently she forgot how to use her wings. I mean, you can do doodles of this. I don't care. This is the funny shenanigans of these simulators. But anyways, Shadow cries himself to sleep. That if he's by himself, I could easily see that. Bowser Jr. questions his sanity, and that's it. That's the entire night. So we just got the one death so far tonight. It's Rouge, who just killed herself, apparently. I have no idea how she did that. But you know what? Next. Day 2. Mario attacks Rosalina, but she manages to escape. Cream and Cheese defeat Toad in a fight, but spares his life. You know, honestly, I could see that. I could honestly see that. I really could. Because Cream and Cheese are not the type to kill people, so I could easily see that occurring. Oh yeah, that is the SA2 moment all over again when Shadow cries. That is true. Alright, Peach searches for a water source. Metal sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. DK fishes. Vector tends to Knuckles' wounds. Shadow sets an explosive off, killing Waluigi. We got the first Mario character death in these games, and of course, it's Waluigi. Wah. So, rest in peace to all the Waluigi betters. He is dead. More importantly, rest in peace to Waluigi. One of the only Mario characters not in Smash has deceased. Alrighty, next. Blaze discovers a cave. Silver chases Bowser. Luigi receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Daisy defeats Bowser Jr. in a fight but spares his life. Yoshi is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Sonic runs away from Wario. Tails searches for firewood. And that's the day. The Battle of the Assist Trophy is crazy. Wow. Anyways, two cannon shots be heard in the distance. It's Rouge and Waluigi. Slowly but surely, we're losing people. 11 to 9 in favor of Mario characters so far. Anyways, next. Night 2. Luigi attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Knuckles dies from hunger. Of course, the most naive one who just thinks it's all about fighting is the one that gets killed by hunger. Of course, man. He's not used to people just he's not used to this kind of situation. Oh, also, hello, little man. How you doing? We're doing the Mario and Sonic at the Hunger Games. Your floofy boy is still in it. Yoshi tends to his wounds. Daisy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Blaze, Rosalina, Mario, and Shadow tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. What would a Shadow ghost story be like? Oh yes, I remember the days back on the Ark. We used to tell each other ghost stories all the time, especially with Maria around. I always like to give a little fright of her, but nothing too bad. I don't want her having nightmares after all. Tails, Silver, and Cream and Cheese cheerfully sing songs together. Vector and Peach work together to drown Sonic. Of course they drown him, because that's the of course, man. Oh my god, of course they drown Sonic. What else would he die from? What else would he die from, man? Oh my god, but I'm shocked Vector's the one that drowned him with Peach. Oh my god. I would have been surprised. I wouldn't have been surprised if it was like Bowser and Eggman work together to drown Sonic. Well, Eggman's dead, so Metal, well, not Metal cuz he's a CPU or a piece of text, so he wouldn't like water either. But like Bowser and Bowser Jr. worked together to drown Sonic. That would have been even crazier. Anyways, speaking of Metal and Bowser, Metal tends to Bowser's wounds. DK repeatedly stabs Toad to death with sighs. Are you kidding me? Why? Of course. Of course, man. Of course. I just can imagine in my head Toad screaming in bloody murder as DK's just shoving down. What would it be stabbing him with? Or, I guess size, but do you think the size look like bananas? Silver with tails and cream is cute, not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly. That would seem so much like Silver. It really does. Anyways, Wario attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful, and Bowser Jr. is awoken by nightmares. Day 3, Rosalina kills Blaze with a hatchet. Well, there goes Blaze. Well, rest in peace to the people who picked Blaze. Luigi injures himself. Yoshi collects fruit from a tree. Silver and Peach work together for the day. Shadow goes hunting. Wario fishes. DK attacks Cream and Cheese, but they manage to escape. Bowser Jr. searches for firewood. Mario explores the arena. Vector fishes. Tails sprains his ankle running away from Bowser. And then Metal stalks Daisy. Well, ain't that a coinky dink? 4 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Knuckles, Sonic, Toad, and Blaze. So far, we've lost half of the Sonic field. And we have lost only 2 Mario characters. Waluigi and Toad. So Mario's up 10-6 so far. So we'll see what happens next. But let's check the statuses of everyone. As you can see, Sonic's characters are on the right, Mario's are on the left of each district. So we only got Silver, Metal Sonic, Tails, Cream and Cheese, Shadow, and Vector left for Sonic. Every single Mario character but Toad and Waluigi are left. So we'll see how things go from here. Let's proceed. Night 3. DK begs for Luigi to kill him. He refuses, keeping DK alive. What, is DK like getting PTSD from killing Toad in bloody murder? I don't know, but it's crazy. It's really crazy. Vector, Peach, and Shadow discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Don't expect me to go easy on these motherfuckers. They all won't see what's coming. Cream and Cheese is awoken by nightmares. Daisy loses sight of where she is. Rosalina begs for Bowser to kill her. He refuses, keeping Rosalina alive. Why are the two people that just murdered people the last slide begging to be murdered? And I'm surprised Bowser isn't taking it, but I guess he's not truly evil at heart, so you know what? Sure. Yoshi tries to treat his infection. Bowser Jr. dies from hunger. Dude, you have your father right here who's willing to do anything for you. How the fuck do you die from hunger? What, was he not feeding you enough in the castle or something? My goodness. Alrighty. Next. Wario, Mario, and Silver cheerfully sang Sockstick. These two I could see that, but Wario? I don't know. I can't see Wario doing that. Tails pushes Metal off a cliff during a knife fight. Well, Tails did it. He murdered Metal Sonic. Wow. So far it's 9-5 Mario still, but I mean, we'll see how things go from here. Bowser's just misunderstood. Have you heard him sing? Oh my god, are you referring to Peaches? Wow. Anyways. Day 4, Daisy tends to Tails' wounds. Rosalina scares Yoshi off. Vector forces DK to kill Peach or Shadow. He decides to kill Shadow. Oh, wow. I mean, I guess DK isn't willing to really test his luck with Mario, so I guess he had to go with Shadow. How the fuck do I explain to the audience that I was killed by a monkey? How? Mario sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Luigi constructs a shack. Wario searches for a water source. Cream and Cheese kills Silver for his supplies. I mentioned earlier how Cream and Cheese are not the type to kill people, but apparently they can kill irrelevant or quote-unquote irrelevant characters. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm sorry, Little Mel, but, yeah, your hubby's dead. He is very dead. Anyways, Bowser goes hunting. 4 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Bowser Jr., Metal, Shadow, and Silver. There's only 3 Sonic characters left. I'd like to remind you. Sonic Crow's taking each other out. Apparently! Because there's, only 3 of them left? There's Tails, Cream and Cheese, and Vector. Those are the only Sonic characters that can win this whole thing now. And then you got 9 Mario characters left, so we got half of the field left, but the Mario cast takes like 75% of the 12 left. You got Mario, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Luigi, Peach, Wario, Yoshi, Rosalina, and Daisy. It's insane. And Districts 7 and 10 are entirely dead. Districts 2 and 8 are completely alive, so... yeah, it is no use. Night 4, Rosalina tends to Cream and Cheese's wound. Considering Rosalina is the mother of all the Lumas, it makes sense to have those motherly instincts. Luigi defends Tails, Wario, and Daisy away from his fire. Of course, Tails is attacking him. Yoshi tries to treat his infection. Although Daisy attacking Luigi does not make any sense. It really doesn't. Vector, Peach, and Mario discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Bowser destroys DK's supplies while he's asleep. Knowing DK, he probably only has, like, bananas. So, we'll see how that goes. Did you forget how much of a monster Cream and Cheese were in Sonic Advance 2? I have not played Sonic Advance 2, so I have no clue. Day 5. Wario injures himself. Not Tails. Yoshi is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Daisy scares Tails off. Luigi sets an explosion off, killing Cream and Cheese, Vector, Mario, and Rosalina. Well, Tails, you're the last Sonic character left. You better stay alive. Because Luigi just murdered your other 2 Sonic friends. And then Peach explores the arena. And then DK defeats Bowser in a fight but spares his life. Well, DK was not happy about the bananas. But you know what? He was going to let him off easy. 4 cannon shots we heard in the distance. Creamy Cheese, Vector, Mario, and Rosalina. So, the main faces of both franchises are now dead. Tails is the only one still alive from Sonic. Makes sense, because considering he's the big-brained IQ player from this district outside of Eggman. We got Luigi, Bowser, DK, Wario, Peach, Daisy, and Yoshi left. DK, Bowser each have 2 kills. Luigi has 4 from that 1. Princess Peach has 1. And then Tails himself has 1. So, we'll see how things go going forward. Anyways, let's proceed. And Tails is immediately dead. DK bashes Tails' head in with a mace. Well, a Mario character is gonna win this simulator. We just don't know which one yet. Bowser receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Yoshi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Luigi destroys Peach's supplies while she is asleep. Wario goes to sleep, and Daisy tends to her wounds. Well, rest in peace to the Sonic fans. You're not beating Mario in this situation. So we'll see how things go. Also, we got 11 people watching. This is great. The feast. Oh boy. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Wario, Peach, Daisy, and Luigi track down and kill DK. Wow, it took 4 humans. Well, I guess the 100 men versus 1 gorilla discussion is over. You only need 4 humans to actually take down a gorilla. So it answers, or I guess that's an ape. So there's your answer to that question. Bowser sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family. I mean, he only has Bowser Jr., so there's not much there's not much to cry over, but I guess he did die from hunger earlier, so I guess he feels bad. Yoshi does not go to the feast. Day 6, Luigi tries to spear fish with a trident. Yoshi dies from first. I saw someone rooting for Yoshi in the chat. Rest in peace for your hopes and dreams, because he is now dead. Peach overhears Daisy and Wario talking in the distance. What are those two talking about? Is my question. And then Bowser receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The following tributes, the last Sonic character is one of them. 3 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Tails, DK, and Yoshi. So, we're left with just, I want to say, 5 characters. We got Peach, Luigi, Bowser, Wario, and Daisy. So one of these guys are going to win it. Luigi has 5 kills. He's probably the favorite. But everyone has at least 1, with Peach and Bowser each having 2. So we'll see how things go from here. Anyways, back onto the next night. What are they sleeping in shifts for? They're the only 5 left. Luigi, Daisy, Bowser, Peach, and Wario sleep in shifts. What are you sleeping in shifts for? You're the last 5 people left. You gotta murder each other. Come on now. And with all of each other? Really? Wario camouflages himself in the bushes. Bowser overhears Luigi and Peach talk in the distance. And then Daisy practices her archery. I don't think anything happens, though. Yeah, no cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Wow, that's a really boring day. Night 7. Peach convinces Wario to snuggle with her. That is creepy. I don't want to think about that. I really don't. That sounds so creepy. Bowser cooks his food before putting his fire out. And then Daisy tends to Luigi's wounds. That's more realistic. That I would be so down for. And then next, day 8, Daisy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wario falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Well, rest in peace with Wario. Yeah, I guess you don't pick Wario. And then Peach camouflages herself in the bushes. Bowser does the same. Copycat, and then probably a stalker. And then Luigi dies trying to escape the arena. Well, guys, Luigi cannot win by doing nothing. He tried to do something, and then he died. So it's down to one of the 2 princesses, Daisy or Peach, or the main big bad of Mario, Bowser. to get a chance to be heard in the distance. It's Wario and Luigi. So here's the statuses right now. These guys are the podium people. Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, and Bowser. Bowser and Peach still have 2 kills each. Daisy has 1. So it's literally anyone's game. Though I would say Daisy is probably the slight underdog here. So, if you want my opinion, I honestly think... Ooh, do I go Peach? She's not really the type to really murder people, though. Although she did get 2 kills so far. I might go Peach here. But if it comes down to Bowser and Daisy, it would be so canonical for Daisy just to kick Bowser's ass. So anyways, next. Night 8, Peach unknowingly eats toxic berries, and Bowser falls into a pit and dies. Well, that was very anticlimactic. That was very anticlimactic. Well, Daisy wins. Wow, that was such an anticlimactic ending. Oh my god, but it makes sense. It makes sense. All the same, it makes sense. Oh my god. Here are the standings for everyone. The best Sonic character was Tails. He got 8th. Amy was considered dead last. Daisy was the winner. The franchise faces, Mario got 10th. Sonic got 19th. The big bads, Bowser got 2nd. Eggman got 2nd to last. And then, yeah, my personal favorite Sonic character, Silver, got 13th. My favorite Mario character, Yoshi, got 6th, though I'm a little conflicted on how to feel about that. The character I voiced, Shadow, apparently I got 14th. I should have done better. Now we just need to put all of these characters into Mario Kart World. Or Sonic Racing Crossroads, but that can only fit 12 people, so. Here's the recap of every single death. Which one was your most surprising one? And then district placements, District 12 was Daisy's, yep. Luigi still had the most kills. Daisy only had 1, but it was all she needed. But anyways, I'm going to take 5. I'm going to be right back, and then we're going to run the simulation again. So, give me a moment. Alright, I'm back. Silver still alive? No, he ended up dying. Cream and Cheese murdered him, of all people, in the last one. Daisy ended up winning the last one, so I want to say Silver got like. He got like 13th, just in the bottom half. So, anyways, I better not do the shadow voice again. It gets me. Oh, does it now, Dark Dog? Oh my goodness. Well, I hope to entertain you again. In my own little way, if you know what I mean. Anyways, on to the next sim. Hopefully things get more chaotic. As the tributes stand on the podiums, the horn sounds. Tails runs away from the cornucopia. Yoshi severely injures Shadow, but puts him out of his misery. No, this can't be possible. This can't be possible. How? Amy grabs a backpack and retreats. Shadow dying first is the most shocking thing I've seen all day. Sonic takes a handful of throwing knives. Daisy and Luigi fight for a bag. Daisy gives up and retreats. Eggman runs away from the cornucopia. DK throws a knife into Mario's chest. Well, Mario's gone. Sorry to all the Mario fans out there, but he's gone. Silver finds a canteen full of water. Rouge runs away from the cornucopia. Wario clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Toad grabs a jar of fishing bait while Peach gets fishing gear. Rosalina scares Cream and Cheese away from the cornucopia. Bowser Jr. grabs a backpack, now realizing it's empty. Bowser runs away from the cornucopia. So does Metal. Vector gathers as much food as he can. Wario runs away from the cornucopia. Knuckles runs away from the cornucopia, and so does Blaze. Shadow got bodied. Yeah, he really did. That shocked me. I was not expecting that, gonna be honest. Day 1. Eggman tends to Waluigi's wounds. Also, feel free to clip any moments that you find funny, y'all. This is just pure chaos. Silver sprains his ankle running away from Luigi. Blaze searches for firewood. Daisy tries to spearfish with a trident. Vector picks flowers. Sonic receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Bowser discovers a river. Tails scares Knuckles off. Bleh. DK camouflages himself in the bushes. Toad discovers a river. Wario searches for firewood. Peach, Bowser Jr., and Yoshi hunt for their tributes. Amy fishes. Cream and Cheese injure themselves. Don't ask me how. Rosalina scares Rouge off, and Metal camouflages himself in the bushes. Oh my god, an arena event already! A volcano erupts at the center of the arena. Luigi is buried in ash. He's dead. As Bowser Jr. trips over Blaze in the lava, he grabs her and pulls her down with him. What, isn't Blaze a pyrokinetic, though? Isn't she kind of immune to, heat? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They're both dead now. Oh boy. This is gonna get ugly fast. Vector survives, Tails survives, Toad survives, so does Rosalina and Metal. As Silver trips over Wario into the lava, he grabs him and pulls him down with him. Well, Silver's now dead. That didn't last long. Rouge survives. Bowser is buried in ash. Another person who's supposed to survive lava is dead in freaking in this arena event. Knuckles survives. Eggman survives. Peach pushes Amy into the lava. Wow, Amy does not get to live an entire day in these Sims. It's just sad. Cream and Cheese both push DK to the lava. How strong are they? What the hell? Let's see. Yoshi survives. Sonic survives. Daisy is buried in ash, and Waluigi survives. So, how many people are dead? 11? Oh my god. Shadow, Mario, Luigi, Bowser Jr., Blaze, Silver, Wario, Bowser, Amy, DK, and Daisy, the defending champion, are all gone. What the hell just happened? Oh my lord. 7 Mario characters are dead, 4 Sonic characters are dead. So Sonic actually has the advantage now, 8-5. Wow. That escalated quickly. Anyways, to the next round. Night 1, Cream and Cheese pass out from exhaustion. Vector and Peach hold hands. Hey, yo. I guess Peach is getting freaky with someone else. Rouge thinks about home. Knuckles destroys Toad's supplies while he's asleep. Rosalina receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tails stays awake all night. Waluigi, Metal, and Yoshi start fighting, but Metal runs away as Waluigi kills Yoshi. God damn it. Well, both of my favorite characters are now dead. Oh my lord. And then Sonic severely injures Eggman but puts him out of his misery. Honestly, those two fighting each other hand-to-hand combat, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Let's see. So it's now 7-4 in favor of Sonic. Maybe a Sonic character actually wins this one. Day 2, Vector explores the arena. Toad attacks Metal, but they manage to escape. Peach survives or searches for a water source. Rosalina makes a wooden spear. Knuckles and Cream and Cheese split up to search for resources. Waluigi tries to sleep through the entire day. Sonic questions his sanity. Rouge goes hunting and Tails fishes. 2 cannon shots be heard in the distance, and it's Yoshi and Eggman. So looking at the statuses right now, oh boy, we got a little bit of a ways. Sonic has a kill, Peach has a kill, and Cream and Cheese have a kill, and so does Waluigi. Everyone else that's alive does not. We have 7 Sonic characters still left. We have Metal Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Cream and Cheese, Vector, and Rouge. You have Sonic, Metal Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Cream and Cheese, Vector, and Rouge are all alive. And for Mario, Waluigi, Rosalina, Toad, and Peach. That is it. Every other Mario character is dead. Alright, well, if I had to bet, I might actually go with I might go with a Tails or a Peach, maybe a Vector. Let's see how things go. Night 2, Peach thinks about home. Tails sets up camp for the night. Toad kills Sonic with a hatchet. What the fuck, Toad? Oh my god. Waluigi tries to sing himself to sleep. Rosalina thinks about winning. Vector severely slices Metal with a sword. Jesus Christ, both Sonics are dead. What the fuck? Cream and Cheese receive fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor, and then Rouge defeats Knuckles in a fight but spares his life. Suddenly, this is a much more even game. It's 5-4 in favor of Sonic. Alrighty, next one. The Feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Rosalina does not go. Waluigi stabs Cream and Cheese while their back is turned. Wow, Waluigi, that's low. That is low. Low. Rouge decides not to go. Tails decides not to go. Toad takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Peach takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Knuckles decides not to go. And then Vector, of course, Vector accidentally steps on a landmine. There's our landmine death. For those who are the OGs, there's our landmine death. We finally got it. Oh my lord. Alrighty. Well, we're even. We're just about even now. It's just, now Mario's in the lead, because now we just got Knuckles, Rouge, and Tails. And then they got Rosalina, Waluigi, Toad, and Peach left. Day 3, Peach is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Toad is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Knuckles explores the arena. Waluigi picks flowers. Tails begs for Rouge to kill him. She refuses, keeping Tails alive. And then Rosalina tries to spearfish with a trident. 4 cannon shots to be heard in the distance, and they're all Sonic characters. Sonic, Metal, Cream and Cheese, and Vector. We're left with just Tails, Knuckles, and Rouge as the Sonic characters left that can still win this. Peach, Toad, Rosalina, and Waluigi are all left. And the thing is, none of the Sonic characters have kills that are still alive. That's insane. Peach has 1, Toad has 1, and Waluigi has 2. The tides of this battle turned so quickly. So quickly. How did Silver die? He died in the arena event with the volcano. He ended up taking Waluigi, or not Waluigi, Wario with him. So we'll see how things go now. Night 3. Waluigi begs for Rouge to kill him. She refuses, keeping Waluigi alive. Why is Rouge sparing all of these people? What the heck? Rosalina cries herself to sleep. Knuckles, Peach, and Toad get in a fight. Toad triumphantly kills them both. Wow, Toad, you are a menace. And then Tails receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. So it's just Rouge and Tails left, and then Waluigi, Rosalina, Toad for Mario left. Damn. Toad might go through this. Waluigi goes hunting. Tails receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Rosalina and Rouge hunt for other tributes, and then Toad tries to sleep through the entire day. Another arena event! Jesus Christ. The arena turns pitch black and nobody can see a thing. Waluigi accidentally makes contact with a spiny, lethal plant life. And then Tails, Rouge, and Toad all survive, and then Rosalina trips on a rock and falls off a cliff. So now this is now in favor of Sonic. It's a 2v1. It's Tails and Rouge, and then Toad. That is it. Tails and Rouge pretty much have to team up to properly survive Toad. That's the only way they're gonna live, because Toad is a fucking madman in this sim. 4 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Knuckles, Peach, Waluigi, and Rosalina. How many? Toad has 3 kills, and then Tails and Rouge do not have any kills yet. This is insane. If Toad does not win this, I have no words. If he does not win this, I will be utterly shocked. Utterly shocked. I'm going Toad. Who are you all hoping wins, or who do y'all think wins? I'm going Toad. I think Toad wins this, because he's a fucking madman in this game. If Sonic wins, do a tie. You know, honestly, I might just do a tiebreaker. Sure. If a Sonic character wins, we're doing a tiebreaker. Sure. That was not on the original agenda, but you know what? Sure, let's do it. Anyways, let's proceed. Night 4, Rouge sees a fire but stays hidden. Tails cries himself to sleep, and Toad receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Day 5, Toad and Rouge hunt for other tributes. Tails dies of explosive butthole. Are you kidding me? That's how Tails goes out? He dies of dysentery. Why? It's gonna be between Toad and Rouge, and I think Toad's just gonna fucking massacre her. What the heck? Tails just died of explosive butthole. Oh my god. The one cannon shot could be heard in the distance, and it's Tails. Oh my god. And then it's just Toad and Rouge left. Toad with 3 kills, Rouge with none. Oh my god. Is Rouge just saving it all up for this one battle? Or is Toad just gonna massacre her? Or is something else just gonna take one of their lives? Or are they gonna win together? Because that's happened in the past where 2 people have won at the same time. Let's see who takes it. Night 5, Rouge dies from thirst. Toad wins. He didn't even need to lift a finger. Are you kidding me? The madman has won. The winner is Toad from District 9. A Mario character has won both of these sims. Wow. Mario characters know how to play these Hunger Games better than Sonic characters do, apparently. That is insane. I can't no, this feels backwards. How is Shadow, one of the toughest life forms in all of history, dead last, and then Toad, probably one of the most scared and weak of these bunch, the victor here? This makes no sense. Toad had 3 kills today, or in this sim. How? Oh my lord, Lucky. What do you mean by that? I know what you mean by that. You don't have to specify. But oh my god. True insanity. True insanity. But anyways, with Mario taking the series 2-0, let's go review this. That surprises me. Yoshi just murdering Shadow right off the bat. That was the most shocking one. And then Toad with 3 kills. Wow. Okay, you know what's next. This is the moment everyone's been waiting for. Let me hide this real quick. And let's load the real deal. This is it, y'all. This is it. Guys, this is the real deal. This is not a drill. This is the real goddamn deal. The 100th Hunger Games. We've done 99 of these for a long, long time. And finally, it all comes down to this. Season 2's 10th freaking sim. But it's probably the most important one of all of Hunger Games history. 100 years of fighting, brutality, death after death. And it all comes down to this. Let's go over the roster again, just for a refresher. District 1, we got Dixie, we got DV, we got Mud, and Sakura. District 2, we got Andrew, we got Captain Moosh, we got Electro, and we got Nakia. District 3, we got Faith, Ben, Sunswift, and Val. District 4, we got Goldie, we got Amethyst, we got Ola, and then we got Trigger. In District 5, we got Inspire, we got JP, we got... This is the replacement. I decided, for the space and time right now, I don't think it was appropriate to put Lucky Wolf in the sim, so I had to replace her with Unitato. But yeah, District 5, Unitato, and then Lucky Dots. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I use either the Twitter pictures, or I use the Discord ones you currently have. Either one works for me. You all know who you guys are. Yeah. But anyways, District 6, we got Deadly Flower, we got Gara, we got Rick, and we got AG. District 7, the host with the most, Detective, myself. We got B, we got Tiny, and we got Lisa. District 8, we got Cass, we got Joanna, we got Cal, and then we got Zoe. District 9, we got Zero, we got Big Mel, we got DJ, and we got Maddie. District 10, we got Chrisley, we got Dragonblade, we got Birdgirl, and we got Matt. District 11, we got Little Mel, we got Darkbox, we got Curb, and we got Will. And finally, District 12, we got Tailsco, we got Bendy, we got Speed, and we got Alex. Oh my lord, this is gonna be insane. This is gonna be insane, and I have no idea who's gonna win this. I really don't. A lot of these are new people. Like, over half of the field is people who have never won this thing before, and a lot of them haven't even attempted. Like, for example, this is Maddie's debut. This is like Gara's debut. This is Unitato's debut. This is Val's debut. But then we got people who've won it, like, then we got Val's paired with Sunswift, who is the most successful Hunger Games person in history that is still allowed to compete. That's insane. And then we got myself, we got AG, and then we got some people who've won it before, like Andrew. We got Dixie. We've got we got Mel. And then we got Speed. Like, holy shit, like, I really don't know who's gonna win this. I really don't. But this is why we do what we do. Who is ready for this grand finale of the first 100 years? Because I sure am. And without further ado, 9:31 on the dot. Let's get this thing started. The bloodbath. As their tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Maddie snatches up a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Alex gathers as much food as he can. Will runs away from the cornucopia. Mud breaks DV's nose for a basket of bread. Electro grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Bird Girl runs away. Val runs away. So does Rick and Cass. Ben and Bendy fight for a bag. Ben strangles Bendy with the straps and run. Bendy is the first death. He barely gets a chance to shine. Bendy is gone just like that. Are you kidding me? Bendy is gone. He just got fucked up. Now everyone else can breathe a sigh of relief that they're not the first ones dead. Bendy will see this and he'll be pissed. Anyways, Gara runs away. Chrisley breaks Curb's nose for a basket of bread. Inspire grabs a backpack and retreats. Goldie and Nakia fight for a bag. Goldie gives up and retreats. Sunswift breaks B's nose for a basket of bread. Tiny runs away. Dixie finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Zero bashes Sakura's head against a rock several times. Sakura's down next. Oh my god, they're starting to drop. They're starting to drop. Oh my goodness. JP runs away. Speed runs away. Uni runs away. Andrew runs away. Amethyst runs away. Why are you all running away? DJ runs away too. Dragon grabs a shovel. Big Mel runs away. Lisa runs away. Tailsco rips a mace out of Faith's hands. Lucky stays at the cornucopia for resources. Trigger finds a canteen full of water. Darkbox scares Ola away from the cornucopia. Flower repeatedly stabs Matt to death with sighs. Matt's gone. Oh my goodness. They're dropping. They're starting to drop. They're starting to drop. I take a handful of throwing knives. At least I survived the bloodbath. Cal runs away from the cornucopia. AG grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Moosh runs away. Joanna snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Little Mel runs away, and then Zoe grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. 45 people make it out of the bloodbath alive. Wow. So, let's proceed now. Day 1. B and Moosh split up to search for resources. JP discovers a river. Dixie receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lisa picks flowers. AG thinks about home. Nakia and Burger work together to drown Speed. Oh my. There he goes. Not even a breath of fresh air later. Not even a breath of fresh air later. He goes down. Tiny searches for a water source. Amethyst tends to Little Mel's wounds. Cal and Ben split up to search for resources. Zero makes a slingshot. Goldie scares DJ off. Zoe thinks about home. Will constructs a shack. Trigger severely injures Electro, but puts him out of his misery. Down goes Electro, y'all. Ola overhears Curb and I talking in the distance. Andrew explores the arena. DV taints Maddie's food, killing her. Oh no! No, Maddie! No! You were too good for this world. Why? Oh my god. Maddie doesn't even live to see the night. Are you kidding me? Faith, Dragon, and Rick hunt for other tributes. Uni overhears Chrisley and Lucky talking in the distance. Alex attacks Mud, but he manages to escape. Cass thinks about home. Inspired defeats Tailsco in a fight but spares her life. Garrett hunts for other tributes. Joanna searches for a water source. Dartbox receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Little Big Mel searches for a water source. Val diverts Flower's attention, runs away, and then Sunswift receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Benty, Sakura, Matt, Speed, Electro, and Madison are all down for the count. Yes, the Bean's dead. I'm so sad. She doesn't even live to see the next day. Are you kidding me? On to the night. Oh my goodness. Night 1. Dragon is awoken by nightmares. Lisa, Big Mel, Ben, and Alex tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Goldie and Dartbox hold hands. Aw. AG, Amethyst, Birdgirl, and Moosh sleep in ships. Flower passes out from exhaustion. I bashed Val's head in with a mace. Wow, okay. That's not accurate, but I guess in these games I just do anything to get the win, apparently. I'm sorry, Snuggle Buddy, but you know what? You're out. You're dead. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all the Sonics keep drowning. I don't get it. Will quietly hums. Zero receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Garrett tends to his wounds. Tailskill and Little Mel work together to drown Cal. Little Mel, you would drown Cal? That's so mean. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? Oh my god. DJ attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Chrisley begs for Zoe to kill her. She refuses, keeping Chrisley alive. B goes to sleep. Trigger and Andrew tell stories about themselves to each other. DV receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sunswift cries herself to sleep. Faith and Tiny huddle for warmth. Ola lets Curb into her shelter. Cass, Joanna, Unitato, Inspire, and Mud sleep in shifts. Nakia and JP huddle for warmth. Lucky begs for Dixie to kill him. She refuses, keeping Lucky alive. And then Rick loses sight of where he is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Little Mel, you murdered Cal. You helped someone murder Cal. Why? And it's and another Sonic VA. Why are all the Sonic VAs just drowning? Why? And then Sonic himself drowned. It makes no sense. Day 2. Moosh chases Goldie. Inspired defeats TV in a fight but spares his life. JP bashes Rick's head against a rock several times. Well, JP's on the board. He's committing murder. Darkbox questions his sanity. Cass sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Andrew receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Flower and Zero work together for the day. Faith travels to higher ground. DJ overhears Unitato and Alex talking in the distance. Chrisley receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Nakia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor as well. Joanna sprains her ankle while running away from Ola. B goes hunting. Birdgirl discovers a river. Melda links, Curb, Melda artist, and Lucky raids Sunswift's camp while she is hunting. Tiny tends to Amethyst's wounds. AG stabs Will in the back with a trident. Well, Will's down. He is out now. Wow. Zoe stalks Mud. Dragon accidentally steps on the landmine. We got our landmine death. Let's go. In the actual games, we got our landmine death. Hell yeah. Imagine a Sunswift versus Detective Woo Woo battle. That would be kind of legendary, I'm not going to lie. Considering how often we're in these. Ben accidentally steps on a land. Back-to-back landmine death. Let's go. Oh my lord. Trigger and Dixie hunt for other tributes. Lisa attacks me, but I manage to escape. And then Garrett and Tailskill hunt for other tributes. This is starting to get heated. It is starting to get very, very heated. 6 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. It's Val, Cal, Rick, Will, Dragon, and Ben. So let's see everyone's statuses real quick. We got a few people down. We got Sakura down, Electra down, Val's down, Ben's down. District 4 is all completely alive. So is 5. District 6 lost Rick, but is otherwise healthy. District 7's completely alive. Cal's out. Maddie's out. Matt and Dragon are both out. That district is split. It has been cut in half. Will is out, and then Speed and Benny are both out. District 12, um, still hanging in there, but it took a pretty big hit, a pretty big hit. Anyways, proceeding on. Night 2, Goldie looks at the night sky. Chrisley, Kerb, and JP discuss what the games and what might happen in the morning. AG, Sunswift, and Mud discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Lisa receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Faith then fends Amethyst, DJ, and myself away from her fire. Tesco destroys Mel's supplies, Big Mel's supplies, while she's asleep. Gara poisons Andrew's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. That sounds like a Gara death. That sounds so much like a Gara death. You can't kill my Pookie that easily. He's too smart for that. Dixie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Flower loses sight of where she is. Lucky receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. B, Tiny, and Bird sleep in shifts. Nakia poisons Zoe's drink, but also mistakes it for her own and dies. Again, why are people trying to poison each other? It's not working. Stop doing it. You're killing yourselves in the process. How much you bet I did? I don't know. Let's see. Uni loses sight of where she is. Jonah and Alex huddle for warmth. Inspire strangles Little Mel with a rope. Well, Little Mel, you're out. You're done. That's it. Oh my lord. And Inspire of all people murdering you. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Let's see. What's up next? Cass, Trigger, and Zero discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Darkbox cries himself to sleep. Ola goes to sleep. Moosh quietly hums, and DV receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Day 3. Lisa discovers a river. DJ injures himself. Mud stalks Chrisley. Sunswift discovers a cave. Faith attacks Moosh, but he manages to escape. Oh, you were betting that you died. Oh. Well, JP is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Trigger and Cass work together for the day. Darkbox is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Zero sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. DV runs away from Inspire. Dixie taints B's food, killing her. Well, sorry all Honey Hot Kiss fans, but you have lost your leader. She is out for the count. She's down for the count and out. Flower receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Let's see. Kurd tries to spearfish with a trident. Alex receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ola attacks Joanna, but she manages to escape. Unitato stalks Zoe. Goldie runs away from Tailsco. Andrew! Why? You tainted my food and you killed me! Why? I'm surprised, but also not that surprised Trigger has managed to survive this long. Well, Maddie, we're both dead now. You missed your own death, and you just witnessed me getting killed by Andrew. My lord. Well, I guess I'm not winning my own event. Damn it. Melda Lynx pricks Flowers. AG scares Amethyst off. Tiny attacks Birdgo, but she manages to escape. And then Lucky falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Well, Lucky, you're making fun of all the Sonic V8s drowning. Now it's your turn to drown. Good lord. I have to use the game as my new camp since mine got raided. Maybe. We'll see how things go in this. Oh my god, 6 cannon shots me here in the distance. Gara, Nakia, Little Mel, B, myself, and Lucky. Oh lord. Lordy. Night 3, JP and Big Mel huddle for warmth. Amethyst receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Andrew, Chrisley, Tailsco, and AG sleep in shifts. Tiny, Joanna, and Olas cheerfully sing songs together. Cass defeats Goldie in a fight, but spares her life. Zero sets an explosive off, killing Faith and Mud. Ooh. 2 for the price of 1 for Zero. And Faith and Mud are out. No, not my big bro. And oof, I'm low. I'm not surprised I die. I gotta remember how you died. I'm pretty sure you didn't even live to see the rest of the day. Oh yeah, you died. No, Maddie, you died the same way I did. DV tainted your food as well. You didn't even survive to see like the first night. Like you died so quickly, and then Andrew then kills me the exact same way. Bird Girl, Zoe, Darkbox, and DB form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Why? There's no reason to. You had no reason to right now. It's still early in the game. Oh my lord. Lisa stays awake all night. Trigger sees a fire but stays hidden. Dixie inspired and Alex cheerfully sing songs together. Curb thinks about home. DJ sets up camp for the night. Unitato fends Moosh, Flower, and Sunswept away from her fire. Day 4, Alex and Zero work together for the day. Lisa, Big Mel, Amethyst, and Inspire hunt for their tributes. Chrisley receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. DJ chases Joanna. Tiny and Dixie work together for the day. Wait, what? Yeah, you died the exact same way. You really did. Goldie picks flowers. JP collects fruit from a tree. Flower and Sunset split up to search for resources. Andrew, Ola, Trigger, and AG raid Tailsco's camp while she's hunting. Moosh hunts for other tributes. Cass explores the arena. Curb collects fruit from a tree. And then Unitato travels to higher ground. The following tributes. 6 cannon shots be heard in the distance. Faith, Mud, Bird Girl, Zoe, Darkbox, and DV. So, let's check the statuses of everyone, shall we? We got Dixie, Andrew, Moosh. We got Sunswept. We got all of District 4 with Goldie, Amethyst, Ola, and Trigger. We got Inspired, JP, Uni. We got Flower, AG, Tiny, Lisa, Cass, Joanna. We got Zero. We got Mel. We got DJ. We got Chrisley. We got Curb. We got Tailsco and Alex. We are down to the top half. We're down to the top half. Let's do this. Night 4, Unitato loses sight of where she is. Tiny is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Trigger, Alex, Cass, Curb, and JP sleep in shifts. Lisa convinces Sunswept to snuggle with her. Wow, how wholesome. Flower sees a fire but stays hidden. Moosh poisons Inspire's drink, and Inspire drinks it and dies. Well, there goes Little Mel's killer. Well, Little Mel, you got avenged. Chrisley looks at the night sky. DJ passes out from exhaustion. AG, Tailsco, Andrew, and Ola tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Joanna bashes Zero's head in with a mace. Well, Zero's out. Mel the Lynx is awoken by nightmares. Goldie sees a fire but stays hidden. And then Dixie bashes Amethyst's head against a rock several times. Well, we got a couple people going down for the count. Let's just say that. Day 5, Tailsco discovers a cave. Dixie injures herself. Unitato sets an explosive off, killing Big Mel and Goldie. Well, I lost my mama in this, but at least we're in the heavens together. And then DJ's unable to convince Tiny to not kill her. I meant to put him as a guy. They say that as a him. Oh my lord. Tiny. You're a madman. Sunswept is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Andrew tends to Chrisley's wounds. AG tries to spearfish with a trident. JP has died of explosive butthole. Oh my god, I wish I had the soundboard. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Just this once. 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 Why? Alrighty. I had to do it. Alrighty. Cass receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Lisa falls into a pit and dies. Well, Lisa's out. The Silver Simp has been officially eliminated. No, not Goldie, my other cookie run, but yeah. Oh my god, hi Cass. How you doing? Speaking of which, you're still alive. You're still in this. Trigger tries to spearfish with a trident. Curb overpowers Alex, killing him. Well, Alex is down for the count. Moosh makes a slingshot. Actually, hold on. Guess I'm making you a mod. There you go. Ola sprains her ankle while running away from Joanna, and then Flower receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. 9 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Inspire, Zero, Amethyst, Big Mel, Goldie, DJ, JP, Lisa, and Alex. Yes, you did. You caught the main event. We just lost another 9 people. We're down to the top 15. You've made, out of the 48 people that have started the simulator, you've made it to the top 15, Cass. So congratulations. You made it this far. And how many kills do you have? I'm pretty sure you have at least 1. No, you actually have none. You're actually being the pacifist in this. Also, get Andrew when you can. He murdered me by poisoning my food. Oh, thank you, little. You're welcome. But yeah, get Andrew when you can. He murdered me. He tainted my food and killed me. Dixie has 2 kills. Andrew has 1. Moosh has 1. Sunswift is a pacifist in this. Ola is also a pacifist. Trigger has 1. Uni has 2. AG has 1. Tiny has 1. Cass is being a pacifist in this. Joanna has got a kill. Everyone at District 9 is dead. Chris Lee is being a pacifist. Curb has a kill. And then Tailskill has a kill. I'm pretty sure I got everyone. I hope I did. Oh yeah, Flower also has a kill. Oh boy. We're getting down to the final ones. I think right now, maybe Uni is favored. Uni and Dixie, I think, are the ones that are favored because they got the most kills. But you know, you never know with these sims. Oh, well, Andrew knows what's going to happen to him now. honestly, get him, Cass, get him. Night 5. Andrew, Cass, Moosh, and Joanna sleep in ships. Dixie thinks about winning. Curb thinks about home. Tailsko, Uni, Flower, and Trigger tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Tiny tries to treat his infection. AG forces Sunswift to kill Chrisley or Ola, and Sunswift decides to kill Ola. And we're down to 14 left. Ola has just been killed. Rest in peace to the ones who bet on her. Oh my god, here we go. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Moosh overpowers Trigger, killing him. Maddie, if you're still watching, I'd recommend you turn it off right now. Because you just witnessed a massacre. Let's see. Christy decides not to go to the feast. Joanna doesn't go either. Curb doesn't go. Tailskill doesn't go. Tato doesn't go. Cass doesn't go. Sunswift doesn't go. Andrew and Tiny get into a fight over raw meat, but Andrew gives up and runs away. Oh my god. AG falls into a pit and dies. Well, there goes her story. Dixie decides not to go, and Flower doesn't go. Day 6, Tiny scares Andrew off. Curb catches Tailskill off guard and kills her. Flower discovers a river. Dixie thinks about home. Cass sets Chrisley on fire with a Molotov. Well, there goes the pacifist art for Cass. She has finally murdered someone. Oh my lord. Moosh overhears Sunswift and Joanna talking in the distance, and then Uni Tato unknowingly eats toxic berries. Well, there goes another one. Alright, how many people are we have left? 6 cannon shots we heard in the distance. We got 9 people left. If you're still alive in the top 9, type in the chat right now, because you have made it this far. 6 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Ola, Trigger, AG, Tailsko, Chrisley, and Uni Tato have all died in this day. We got Dixie, we got Andrew, we got Moosh, we got Sunswift, we got Flower, we got Tiny, we got Cass, we got Joanna, and we got Curb. Those are your top 9. Dixie has 2 kills. So does Moosh. Andrew and Sunswift each have 1, and so does Flower. And so does Joanna and Cass now. And then Curb has 2. So everyone, and then Tiny has 1. So quite literally, everyone has at least 1 kill. 6 people have just 1, but 3, Dixie, Moosh, and Curb each have 2. I was forced to. Oh, I'm sorry. Lol, I had to do what I had to do. Yeah, honestly. Maybe Cass wins. Who knows? Night 6. Sunswift, Moosh, Dixie, and Andrew tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Curb's trap kills Flower. Well, and then Joanna, Cass, and Tiny sleep in ships. We're down to the Elite 8. We got Sunswift, we got Moosh, we got Dixie, we got Andrew, we have Curb, we have Joanna, we have Cass, and we have Tiny. Those are your top 8. Curb has been the most successful recently, but Sunswift has been the most successful overall. So if these two get into a fight, this is going to be a legendary fight. Day 7, Sunswift tends to Joanna's wounds. Dixie, Moosh, and Curb get into a fight. Moosh triumphantly kills them both. As I say that, Curb and Dixie are gone. Moosh is on a tear right now. Tiny makes a slingshot. Cass receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And then Andrew searches for a water source. 3 cannon shots be heard in the distance. Flower, Dixie, and Curb. With just that instance, Moosh is up to 4 kills. That's insane. Oh my lord. And then Andrew has 1 still. Sunswift has 1 still. Tiny has 1 still. Joanna has 1 still. Cass has 1 still. Oh my god. The other 5 each have 1 kill each. Moosh has alone 4. Are you kidding me? I'm so sad now. My bro, my sis, and my hun all died. Yeah, Maddie, this has not been a good stream. This has not been a good sim for you. And you died. And you died on top of that. Everyone you knew and loved, plus yourself, died. It's just been not good for you. But anyways, if you want me to bet right now, I might go either Moosh or Sunswift. Sunswift just based on her history in these games. Moosh just based on right now. He is on a tear. If you want to know who's still alive that has 1, Sunswift obviously has the most with 3. Andrew has 1. I don't know if Tiny has 1. He might. No, he doesn't. He is podiumed, but he hasn't won. Cass, I'm pretty sure has 1. Yeah, Cass has 1 actually. It's been a long time since he's won 1, but she's won 1. Yeah, she's won 2 actually. So Cass has won 2. Andrew's won 1. Sunswift's won 3. Joanna I don't think's ever won. So but she's podiumed. Tiny has never podiumed, actually. No, he's podiumed in the recent ones, but not in the. And then Moosh is just a debutant. This is his first time at this. So of all the new debutants, Moosh has gotten the furthest. So Moosh, congratulations! You're the furthest a rookie has ever made, or not ever made, but in this class has made it. Little brother survived. Well, we'll see. He died on. Let's see. Proceed. Night 7. Andrew bashes Cass's head in with a base. No, Cass! No! Oh my lord. Cass couldn't keep up. Are you kidding me? Moosh receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Joanna cooks her food before putting her fire out. Sunswift climbs a tree to rest, and Tiny thinks about home. Well, we're down to the top 5. Of the 48 that started, this is your top 5 right here. Day 8, Sunswift collects fruit from a tree. Joanna receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Tiny fishes. Moosh constructs a shack, and Andrew discovers a cave. The one cannon shot that we hear in the distance. It's Cass of all people. Why? Oh my lord. Oh, now I'm definitely gonna get Andrew. Yeah, you better get him now. You better. Alright, let's proceed though. Night 8, Moosh starts a fire. Sunswift tracks down and kills Andrew. Oh my god, Cass, we got avenged! Sunswift! The experience finally finally clicks in Sunswift and she gets a second kill. Oh my lord. Joanna screams for help. Tiny accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Tiny's gone. We have our top 3. We have Moosh, we have Sunswift, we have Joanna. Wow. This is a fun. This is a sim. This is a sim. We have someone who's won 3 times in their history. We've had someone who's podiumed before, but has never won it. Joanna's podiumed 3 times. 1 silver, 2 bronzes. Sunswift has gotten 7 podiums. 3 wins, 3 silvers, 1 bronze. Moosh this is his first time in this. Oh my lord, this is gonna be insane. Oh, we go right into day 9. Day 9. Joanna makes a wind spear. Moosh receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Sunswift receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. 2 cannon shots to be heard in the distance, and it's Andrew and Tiny. So, Moosh has 4 kills, Sunswift has 2, and Joanna has 1. Sunswift and Joanna might have to team up to kill Moosh. That might be the only way. This might be the only way this ends in a good result other than Moosh just fucking dog walking. Alrighty. I'm gonna put. You know what? For this occasion, I'm gonna do this. And then who's the other one again? Oh yeah, Joanna. Joanna was the other one. All right, y'all. I want your opinions. I want your opinions. I want your opinions. I want to know. I just gotta know. I just gotta know. Moosh is in the lead right now with 56% of the vote. Oh my lord. This may be close. Alrighty. 60% of the vote. Ooh. This might get interesting. You know what? I'm ending the poll here. Final results. $11 people voted. No one said Joanna. No one has faith in Joanna. Oh my lord. Moosh is the favorite with like 6 votes. Oh, it's gonna be between. Everyone thinks it's gonna be between Moosh or Sunswift. Joanna, if you pull off this upset, that will be legendary. Alright, night 9. Joanna tends to her wounds, and Moosh and Sunswift hold hands. Day 10. Sunswift stabs Joanna with a tree branch, and Moosh searches for firewood, and everyone was right. Joanna is third. Oh my goodness. Joanna is third. She is officially third. It's her second straight third placement too. Wow. One cannot be heard in the distance, and it's Joanna. So they're just about even with kills now. Joanna's only down, or not Joanna. Sunswift's only down by one. It's it's between the debutant Captain Moosh and the probably the best of the best of these games, Sunswift. This is insane. I think I gotta go Sunswift. I might have to go Homage. I might have to go Experience. We'll see though. Night 10, Sunswift shoots an arrow into Moosh's head. That's it! That's it! To beat the champ, you gotta knock him out. Sunswift wins, has come all the way back from the dead in her first appearance in season 2 and takes the 100th Hunger Games. Sunswift has stood tall and has won her fourth, the record tying fourth Hunger Games ever. I'm updating my standings right now. Oh my lord. That's how you end this thing off. Here are the final standings for everyone. Let me go through the chat. Obviously, Sunswift here, the ultimate victor with 4 kills in this simulation and winning her 4th title ever. Captain Moosh is probably the most this is probably the deepest run a debutant has ever gotten in the Hunger Games simulator outside of the first one. Oh my lord. And then other people in the chat, Little Mel, you got 34th. I got 32nd. Ola got 15th. Maddie got 43rd. Cass got top 10. She got 6th. This was insanity. Insanity. But that's how these games go. Well, that is it. That is the 100th Hunger Games that has been so long in the making. But with that being said, I am going to end the stream off here. And just, wow, we've done 100 of these. Sunswift just continues to make her legacy in these simulations. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I may never make it far in these. I mean, one day you might. One day you might. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to share the channel around. It'll help me grow. We're definitely doing another one of these soon. Now that the 100th is out of the way, completely done. Yeah. Help me get to 500. Then I'll do the sim stream as I've promised you all. Yeah. Will anyone be able to take down Sunswift? I have no clue. Electro was the defending champion, by the way. I forgot to mention that. He was the defending champion. And he got killed pretty damn quickly. I think he got like 40. I want to say like bottom 10. Yeah, he was 44th. The defending champion was 44th. So yeah. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow is the Chow edition of VR Chat. I didn't get to it tonight because I wanted to do this. It was the 100th simulate. It was the 100th day of the year. So, what better day to do the 100th simulation than the 100th day of the year? But anyways, with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. I cannot wait for the Chow edition. We're definitely doing Prison Escape again. That's the little mode we did. But yes, have a great night, everybody, and see you later, peeps. Thanks for watching this masterpiece of a cinematic finish.